Come on, Eli. Boop, boop. Let's get recording. Boop, boop, Eli. Come on. Get the energy up.
Is this cold open?
Yes. Boop, boop. Come on. Get a wiggle on.
I don't.
Do it.
I'm not in the mood.
I don't care what you're in the mood for. Boop, boop.
Boop, boop. I'll put my boot in your ass.
No, good stuff. No, good stuff.
Oh, fuck off. How
anyway,
about that?
look.
No.
It's exciting.
Look, I'm not ready to do an episode this week, basically, because...
Why?
Well, I'm nervous about the wedding.
Yeah, it's next week, the wedding now. 3:50,
the
big wedding.
We've got to be on our best behaviour there.
Well, no, because we're covering it live, aren't we? We're covering
no
the event.
Drinking, okay?
No, there's no drinking.
No desperados, okay?
No, it's going to be
no sneaky desperados.
It's a classy affair.
Or Jack and Coke in a can.
No, there's none of that. It's going to be a classy affair.
Suck two down before we start working.
Suck you down before we start working.
Well, I wish you would sometimes.
No, you wouldn't.
Get me a fluffer.
What, for the show?
Yeah.
You want a podcast fluffer?
Yes.
All right.
And it has to be in a wooden box.
Hello, I am the Fluffbot 4000. Beep bop.
I'm admiring your wooden veneer.
Boop boop, Eli. Let me sock you off. Boop boop.
No, all it is.
Beep bop, beep boop,
Fuck
beep
off,
bop.
beep boop.
Come on, I'm here now.
I'm not doing it with Paul around.
Beep bop.
I'm not putting
boop,
my dick
boop.
in that with Paul around.
Boop bop.
I'm not going to.
Come over here, suckbot. Yeah, out the way. He doesn't want you right now. Beep boop. All right, I'm off now. Then I am off.
Boop boop.
Right, so
what I'm saying is I'm not feeling it. It's because 350.
It's a big show. Going to be a big special event. Big wedding. Wedding of the year. I can't wait. It's going to be a lovely day. Everyone's going to be there. We're going to be there reporting on the day so everyone knows what's going on.
I know. I just feel
be
like
lovely.
we need something to spice up my love life. Like a tandoori condom.
What am I meant to do with that, Mr. Silverman?
Mango chutney.
Mango chutney. Listen, if you're not feeling it, I've got to spice this up, haven't I? I might have to,
What's
reduce your
roll. What's going to happen
roll.
after 350?
Mate, I'm going to make it spicy. I'm going to start getting big name guests on the podcast.
You're going to get it Rutney on the chutney.
I'm going to get some big old chutney wookney guest names.
Rutney
Yeah.
on the mango chutney. Right.
I'm going to get a chutney poultice worth of guests.
Who'd be your favourite guest then ever?
What if I segue it better than that?
So, who'd be your favourite guest?
Who'd be my dream guest, Eli? Yes. Who would be my dream guest, Eli? Let me have a little think.
No, I'll say it better.
It doesn't matter because you've ruined this segue now.
I know. It's been a tough segue for me.
You should have worked on it.
I did. Who'd be your dream guest then?
Let me think.
It didn't work. Let's start again.
No, don't click your fingers. Only I click my fingers to start again.
We're going to start this bit again, everybody.
No, I'm committing to this.
No, we're not
We're
there.
committing. It's
we're
happening.
nowhere near it.
Ladies and gentlemen, who would I think? Who would be a good guest on Cheap Show?
Let's make that line clear.
I know. Oh, I know. Beep boop, I know.
I think you're a bit tired, Paul.
You're tired.
No, I think you are. You've got bags under your eyes.
Oh, let me have a think.
You look, and you were nodding off earlier.
No. Shut up.
You were nodding off.
If I could have anyone in the world as a guest, Eli, I don't know if we'd ever get him.
Are you nodding off, Paul?
I don't know if we'd ever get him, but I'd like to have the stand-up comedian and star of the podcast The Dollop, Gareth Reynolds, on our podcast. But that would never happen, would it? Not in a million years. Oh, the very thought, Eli. The very thought.
Are you going to sleep, Paul?
Yawn. Fuck me. Yawn, I'm going to sleep, imagining what it would be
that
like
was
for
working! That would work! Just to commit to the bit, for fuck's sake.
I wonder what it would be like if Gareth Reynolds was on
I'm
Cheap
just going to
Show.
get a cup of tea.
Stop talking over my wibble line!
Oh, I can't do it again, sorry.
I wonder what it would be like if Gareth Reynolds was on Cheap Show. Cheap Show, Cheap Show, Cheap Show. I hate you and your fucking noodle posse.
People love noodles. It's just a fact of Cheap Show you're going to have to learn to fucking accept.
Cheap Show. Off-brand brand off, off-brand brand off. Cheap Show. It's the price of shite. Paul Gannon. Eli Silverman. Welcome to Cheap Show.
And I go and I nuzzle.
And on this week's edition of Cheap Show, Eli, I've got the most special guest in the whole wide world.
What's that, Paul? What guest?
Well, it's a big secret, but I'm going to reveal it for you now. Why? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm fizzing. I'm fizzing with anticipation. Ladies and gentlemen, on this week's magical edition of Cheap Show, we have stand-up actor, writer, genius, adventurer, lover man, horny goat.
Yes.
A person of great magnitude and importance. A man who, in the shadows of others, still casts a light. Sorry.
Are you crying?
No, I'm crying a little bit. I'm
God.
emotional. Please welcome star of the dollop. Please welcome comedian and genius, Gareth Reynolds.
Hey, it's me.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. I'm more of a horny goat than I am an actor at this point. But
I don't know what it was. The image was horny goat. I saw your face and horns built, hooves clothed.
Oh, God. Oh, stop talking. This is terrible so far. But no, Paul, Eli, it is a pleasure. We've been trying to do this for a while, and I've been I've been very distant at times.
And I've been very patient. It's
I'm
balanced out really well.
Very patient.
Basically, we only get guests on this podcast when we've emotionally worn them down to a nub.
It's all down to
it is
you,
effective. Yeah,
I like to.
It's effective. It's effective. This is how it works.
That's how you got me to do the podcast, isn't it? In the first place,
I
8
just
years
offered
ago.
you a bag of instant noodle, and you snuffled in. You trailed. You came in on a kind of Pied Piper instant noodle
You
trail.
are English, Eli. That's what this means.
I am, yes.
Yes, although you're not quite, are you?
Well, similar to you, Gareth. I've got.
Well, no, you're not that similar to him.
Well, no, the
great
opposite
and
way round.
successful and handsome.
Oh, right. Why do you have to?
Yeah.
Ve-
Are you
virile.
casting a light and a shadow? I don't know.
Yeah.
Eli. Let's-
You can't cast a light. You're nothing but shadow, Eli.
Casting a light in a shadow.
Yeah,
It's hard.
like an angel.
Yeah.
I've got the reverse sort of lineage. My parents are Americans.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That is.
So you know
This
what
is
I mean?
awkward.
'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it is
I
awkward.
do. Yeah, it's horrible.
But you both have dual passports, I'd imagine.
I don't have a dual one because I gave up on my.
What,
Let
American?
me be honest. You don't need to have a passport to this country. That's just not,
No.
There's
What
no
do you need to get
value
in these
that.
days?
Yeah, no. The getting out is the move. That's
Do you still
that's
ex-
why I got one.
Do you still accept food stamps to get into the country?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Good to
no,
know.
we're
All right,
big
cool.
into
Because
that.
I've got loads of those from back in the day.
Oh yeah, no. You can give food stamps. You can jerk the guy off. However you want to handle it. It's just, it's as hard as getting into a club.
It's weird that you've randomly picked the two things I excel at: food stamps and tossing men off.
Well, congratulations. Yeah,
No,
if you're
he's-
white, if you're white, I should point out. If you're not
Oh,
white,
okay.
then
That's
there
fine.
might not be any way in. Yeah.
That's the only way I've ever understood the phrase "cash in hand."
That's right. Well done.
And this is where I edit in a trombone sound effect to make that gag work.
Paul. Sorry, Gareth. I'm just going to have a little word with him now.
Yeah.
Paul, you need to calm down
Why?
because you're embarrassing. Not just us. Not just you. Not just me and you.
Yeah.
But also our listeners.
Oh, am I embarrassing them? Have you seen the state of our listeners? It's like the cast of bloody Clive Barker's Hellraiser.
Don't start this.
Anyway, so what we thought we'd do with you today, Gareth, is we would play our world famous game, The Price of Shite. It's like The Price is Right, but we collect things from charity shops and such. And what you're going to do is you're going to see 4 items and you're going to guess the prices of them.
Okay.
But don't we have, we've got preset prices, don't we?
We do. Well, we should do the song first as well and get Gareth involved because that'd be exciting.
Okay.
So the plan is, right, we're going to do our jingle. At the very end, you just jump in and say, and that's right. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense? So we're going to,
Sure.
It's going to basically be, it's the fucking price right, it's the fucking price right, it's the fucking price right, it's the fucking price right. And that's right.
So
Okay.
when we stop,
Gotcha.
you just say, and that's right.
And basically when we stop, just say that. And I'll tighten it up in the edit and make it sound slick as. All right?
Lovely.
Beautiful. Right, here we go.
Oh,
it's the fucking price of shite. It's the fucking price of shite. It's the fucking price of shite. Oh, it's the fucking price of shite.
And that's right.
Oh.
beautiful.
Oh, I was ready to be critical, but that was
You were
beautifully
not.
delivered.
You're taking your clothes off.
I'm not. It's not. It's hot
Get
in
'em off,
Britain.
Paul.
It's
Get
not.
'em
It's
off.
hot in Britain today. We're having an
Yeah.
unusually hot
This is
September.
how you get in America. I heard it's hot there today. That's
It's
what my
crazy
mother
hot, and because obviously these houses aren't built for keeping
Yes.
people cool in this weather. It is a sweat box.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it's not great. So
Well,
we're
I've
gonna
always
go.
said I like the English sweaty. That's the best look for the English.
It's the only way we have any color to our skin because
Yeah,
that
and it's
refraction
not
of
the
light
right
makes us.
version. It's cherubic.
In a certain light, we look like the vampires from Twilight. If you can get us in the right angle.
No, absolutely, yeah. No, I've seen through a lot of English people. If you go to Wimbledon, it's like sometimes it looks like the stadium's empty, but it's actually just the lights hitting them wrong.
It's like a sea of baby goldfish.
Well, you
It's
can see
like
by the yellow
Yeah.
of the teeth just floating in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. You could just see tea going down. It's like the Invisible Man. You're like, oh, there's someone there.
It's a country of ghosts, everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? In some respects, it is.
Ghost of democracy.
There we go.
I remember. Right, so we're going to get into it. We have 4 items for Gareth to look at today. And what's going to happen is you're going to see all 4. And at the end, I'm going to give you 4 prices. And you're going to match the price to each item. So one of these items will be £1. One item will be £2. I've gone blank in my head.
3 is after 2.
3 is after 2. I don't know why I forgot
Calm
the number
down.
3.
I think you should get your trousers back on, for one thing.
Yeah,
okay?
that'll help.
I don't want to. It's making there's a nice breeze.
So 1 is 1.
1 is 1.
2 is 2.
3 is 3. Okay, so we're going to get the point of that the final item. The 4th one will be £4.
Okay.
1 to 4.
I think I understand it. Yeah, it sort of seems like it's like counting, but with
It's very similar to counting.
yeah. I picked up on that.
Yeah, we're going to break you in easy with item number. Is that the rules done? Oh no, we call them betwings. Who gives a fuck?
No, I think betweens are very important, Paul.
Yes.
And I think if I may,
Okay.
in a calm way,
Yeah.
Gareth, this game is a very central part of our podcast and its history.
Okay.
And
It's almost sacrosanct.
over the years, the points that you win in this game have become known as betwings. Very
That's
much
a
like the noise, the noise of
A star.
well, it's the
like
noise of a game show.
ding.
So,
Yeah.
a ding.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Ding.
But
That's
better.
the translation.
Yeah.
But it's a
Okay.
betwing.
Betwing equals
Sure.
ding.
So you could
Sure.
be entering the exclusive club of non.
I don't. I'm watching it. Your face desperately look for the next word, and I'm
What's
enjoying
the
every
point? What's
moment.
the regulars? We're the regulars on the podcast.
It
Right?
doesn't matter.
Non-regular betweens.
Yes,
That's what I'm trying to
non-regular
say.
contestants.
You try and say something.
I did, and it didn't work. So
Betweens up for grabs.
yes, there are betwings
Okay.
up for grabs, and so you will be facing off against Eli because he doesn't know the prices of these
Oh,
items.
shit.
I've kept
Well,
them.
what? But he's one of the Petwing hosts. Okay, I'll figure it out.
It's fine. Look, I will say you're up against a champ, but I will say he's a champ who's been on the ropes recently and his game's off. So you have just
Okay.
as much a chance as beating him as possible. And for every
All
matched
right.
price you get correct, it's a betwing. Something you can take home and
Okay.
tell your children, your cat, friends.
I saw a photo of your cat today, Gareth.
Oh, yeah?
On the scales. On the
Yeah.
scales. He looks
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
bad boy. He
He's a
looks
bad
like he
boy.
doesn't give a single fuck.
He's in charge. He's in
Yeah.
charge. I work for him, no doubt.
Does he take 10% of what you earn?
No, I take 10% of what I
Yeah.
earn.
Oh, yeah. Fair play. Fair play. All right, then. Let's get into it. This is the first item on the list, and it is called the Hotspot Mini Electric Blanket exclusively for him. And on that box, Gareth, please explain what you're looking at.
Well, first of all, let's just all flag the fact that it says exclusively for him, which jumps out right away. We're looking at a man in a sleeping cap, who looks a bit like, I would say, a Sicilian. One would say it looks like he has a large stomach. He's tucked in nicely. He's got the British cheeks and the heat we were talking about,
Rosy.
and it is plugged in. So it looks like the blanket is plugged in, but that might be misleading.
But why would a blanket, I don't know, as a thought experiment, be just for him? What would make it unique, you think, Eli?
It's shaped like a cock and he puts it on his dick.
Yeah, and if we go to image 2...
Yep, and that is
Oh, that
exactly
is-
what it is.
That looks dangerous. But also, this isn't a British item.
No.
That's an American plug. And the ball, it's the red, white, and blue balls, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. It's very
Red, white, and blue
patriotic.
balls. Yeah, but I mean, one could argue that it's Union Jack.
yeah.
Yeah,
Off.
true. Either way, it works as a perfect flag for either country right now.
Now, this is not a,
Yes.
this is a novelty item which is meant for amusement purposes only. No one's actually putting their dick in that and trying to keep it warm.
Au contraire.
Well, if the plug is way shorter than advertised, so
You've got to be right up
you
against
either
the wall.
need an extension cable
Yeah.
or your bed needs to be very close to the wall.
Perhaps
No,
you get the initial pack and then they try and upsell you,
Yeah, that's
various
right,
other...
extension
Do you
cable.
need? You need the cock extension too.
Just for the record, I think that's about 3 inches, not including the balls.
fine.
Yeah.
Is
No,
it?
well, by the way, include the balls always. That's how you do it.
Is that what your measurement
I
is?
go right from the end of the bar.
Mate, you go from your knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually go from my mother's genitals. I've been measuring from there.
But just for the record, just so you know, not that anyone's concerned.
I'm
but
on the
that-
record. I'm going to write this down for the
No,
record.
that plug is not connected to the sock. Wait, the sock. I guess it is.
It's a dick sock.
Yeah, it's
cock
just
sock.
It's just connected. There's no wiring. There's no actual heating element.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Well, we're all very relieved.
It kind of looks like Santa if he closed his eyes.
Yeah.
No, it sort of looks like a snowman figure skater with the different colors.
And that little cord's the little figure it's made on the ground.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
right,
Smurf,
yeah, right.
some kind of Smurf vibe as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chopper
I see
Smurf.
that. Yeah.
Right, so that's item 1. You don't have to guess right now, but that is your first item, the Mini for Him electric blanket. We're going to move on to the second item now. Image number 3.
Or 2. Or 3, I guess. Yeah.
It's guess image 3, item 2. I've
Why?
already
Why have you
confused this.
done
It doesn't-
that?
So it would, when I sent it, it would be in order, so you could scroll through them. I put a
Oh,
1,
it's
2, and
image
3.
number 3 because we had two images of the first
first
item.
one.
So it's
Well,
item 2,
This
image
is
3.
a multi-image slideshow presentation.
Okay.
Right.
This is part of my obsession with board games, Gareth. I started off getting Go for Broke for this podcast 7 years ago. I now have 270 board games in storage I can't get rid of.
Jesus Christ, that's terrible news.
It is.
It's a sickness. It actually is.
It absolutely is. How about a board game where you try to get rid of some of those games? That's a good
Do you know
fun
what? Write that down, Eli. That's
I'm
a great idea.
What? I'm your secretary. I don't
Eli,
write
write
stuff
it down. Jesus
I'll write it
Christ.
down.
No, don't mind
Nice.
writing it down. We've both asked you to do it. And thanks for miming on an audio podcast.
That's what I specialize in.
But
I thought
don't-
I didn't hear a pen scratch.
Yeah, he's an utter fraud. So this is a game called Dirty Habits. It's from a company called Paul and Eli Games. They have been on the podcast before because they make real budget board games for families, Christmas, this kind of stuff. I think they also do TV licenses as well. But we're going to play a little bit of this game before we move on. This is a game, unfortunately, where it's a bit like Trivial Pursuit. You move around the board collecting wedges depending on what category you land on. I thought I'd pit you and Eli against each other. How are you feeling for that?
I'm ready.
Okay, in that case, we're going to play Dirty Habits. Are you ready, Eli?
I'm always ready. But the amount of bogey, I mean, that's just...
It's a gross image.
It's a dig.
This has to be a British board game in conception.
Well, it's also the wheel is covered in them.
Yeah, I hadn't even noticed that
That's the
until
bit.
just
That's
then.
the bit that really grosses me out. And also,
That's a lot.
it looks like he is doing like a rock horns with his hands.
Sign of the devil.
Yeah, I think there's some subliminal stuff going on here.
Well, okay, so elaborate, please.
It's satanic.
Okay, right, okay.
Yeah, if you play this game backwards, it tells you to kill your parents.
I think playing it forwards will do that, frankly. Okay, here we go. I'm going to let Gareth go first. So I'm going to spin the dial. It tells me what moves. It will pick a category. Then I'm going to pick a card at random, read it out, and you'll both be challenged to that topic.
With you, Paul.
Okay.
With you.
Good.
Come on.
Spinning.
He's spinning the dial now.
1. So that is, what does that say?
You're the red. You're the little red man.
Oh, yeah, red
Gareth.
man and Eli is blue man. So I am now going to pick a card at random from the centre.
So I'll
pull it
be
out.
Dick Tip, he'll be Balls.
Yes.
In more ways than you will ever know. Right. Okay, so this was bathroom, which is B on the card. Okay, you're both going to answer this, but here we go.
Okay.
You use your friend's bidet and leave a nasty brown stain on the clean towel. What would you do, Gareth? God, I regret this game.
Oh. I mean, it's.
I think
what am I
broke-
doing? First of all, I would say, what am I doing to myself?
in general in life.
Yeah, I would say this isn't a life, and there would definitely be some sort of mini breakdown. So I've used the bidet,
Yeah.
but I've used their towel, and the bidet hasn't fully done its job. So what
And left
would
a
I
cheeky
do?
streak.
Left to left to cheek.
Yeah.
I would probably throw the towel away, but not in that bathroom. I would sneak the towel into another receptacle and throw it out, and that would be that.
That's pure rationality. I can't better that answer.
I would add to it, I would look for a fireplace barbecue or something like that.
You don't want
Well,
that
yeah,
because then
well,
if their barbecue's ongoing, you're getting
Yeah.
you're poo smoking their burgers.
It's a bit.
You know?
It's called a
Yeah.
poof, and I would suggest that yes, you might be making too big of a scene. I think a receptacle,
Yes.
and then if you're caught, lie. I don't know. What? Someone did that? Oh, I don't even use the bidet. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Also, why is the bidet? The bidet is something that we don't even have in this country, do we?
We're not big on them, though.
But it cleans it cleans all round there proper good. So I don't
supposed
know.
to.
And
But
why would
also,
you
if you use the bidet, you just use toilet paper after. You wouldn't
Exactly.
be like,
Yeah.
This
use
is
a hand
badly
towel.
conceived.
You
I
know-
think what this is conceived by a Brit in the 80s who had no idea.
I
Just
think
want-
this sounds like a bad habit.
This is a game from, I think, the 90s, it says on the card. Either way, it means nothing to us now. I'm going to spin for you, Eli.
Right, who won that then?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to do one more of these because my soul's dying in the
All right.
process. And I haven't got
Let's
much
hope
of
it's
it
better
left.
than the bidet
I
one.
don't have much of it left,
I
mate.
know.
Let me keep what I've got of it.
Just keep going. It's
Right,
going well.
okay. Is it? Is it?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Someone,
we're in a good
mummy.
spot.
No one's going
Is
to
it going
give you.
well, mummy?
I'm not going to give you strokes while we're doing the
Right, okay.
podcast.
Put on the cocksock.
Do you have that?
Shopping. What?
The cocksock?
Not, yeah, to hand.
Yeah. I
Why?
mean, do you have it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a real thing I had. I didn't just go online and see that. I bought it. I went into a shop and with what was left of my dignity, I bought it.
No more questions. Fine. It's here. That's good.
I have a lot of questions, but you're right.
Right, next card. Oh, dear. Okay,
Come on, then.
I'm going to pick a good one. Laughing Suggestively is this card's title.
Okay.
And then it says shopping, so I have to pick the shopping capital category. Thank you. Oh, God. S. You meet your boss in the supermarket, and all you have in your trolley is a packet of condoms, and he knows your partner's away. Eli, let's start with you. What would you do? Not that
Again.
this would ever happen
Oh,
to you.
I'm going to come back to that. But again, why would you? You're buying a bunch of condoms. There is an expiration date on condoms, but it's like years, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's like 7 years.
how much is this boss putting stuff together? You know, he knows how often you do it, and he's like, well, there definitely will run out or something. You know, it could be for next week when my partner gets back.
I'm your boss, and I know you never do it. So it's fine. I would be suspicious.
Well, what if you saw me then in the supermarket with a bunch of Johnnies in a trolley?
I would presume you've become a survivalist.
Why would I need them if I was going to be a prepper? And a
I don't
survivalist?
know.
For a posh wank. Gareth, have you heard of this?
A posh wank, yeah.
A posh wank is when you use a condom, and it's yeah, you know.
No,
Well,
no,
it's-
that
yes.
is-
That's
that-
going back.
Well, if you take nothing away from this podcast recording, Gareth, please take that into your heart.
It's so amazing to actually picture doing that. For me, it just seems insane.
I know. I never understood it. I
I
was
don't
like, that's
understand-
not a posh
because-
wank. That's a kind of
because-
distressing wank.
Well, the
you know.
the benefit of the condom is the birth control. It's never like, oh, it's great for like it's the easiest cleanup. Like that's not how it is.
No.
It's
Just
like
pretend-
it's annoying.
Just pretend you're having safe sex with a ghost.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the term posh wank just came from school children. That's where I got it
Well,
from.
they're doing great stuff over
When
there.
I was a school child.
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
obviously. I don't
I
want to
actually
infer.
wank into the cock blanket. That's what I've been doing, and then I just wash
It's very absorbent.
it. Yeah,
right,
it's
so
great. It's like doing
Gareth,
it into
so-
a wool hat.
same question to you then. What do you do if your boss sees you with a trolley full of condoms?
Well, first of all, I think to what Eli's saying, fair point. You know, I mean, it's kind of weird to be like, "Oh, what am I gonna do?" You know, because whatever. You know, I would do one of two things. I would either say, "I ain't looking to get pregnant," or I would, if he looked and he gave me a weird look, I'd say, "They're for my dad," and give him a wink.
Hey,
Very good. Yeah.
good. No, very good. I would just stare him coldly in the eyes and then just start putting more and more condoms in out of spite until
Yeah.
it overflowed the basket.
Have you heard of a posh wank? Would be a great one.
Yeah, that's
too.
what you do.
It's an icebreaker.
You go, I'm having
Yeah.
I'm having lots of posh wanks.
Yeah, the girl
Yeah.
wipes away.
But the
I'm going
wife's
to
away.
town.
Tonight I have lobster and a posh wank.
Right, you know what? That's enough of that game, I think. I think that's fine. So that's the second item today.
and
dirty
that's
habits.
forever. That's
Yes,
enough of that.
that
game
is
forever.
going so super fast back to a charity shop tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
you don't
okay.
want that in your collection, Paul?
No,
You
that's
want
all right. I can let that one go. For
I like
every,
that you're keeping the cock sock, but that has to go.
well, that obviously has uses later on down the line I can't foresee and might need.
Absolutely. Fair
I
point.
might be stuck in the snow with nothing but that in my hand
Yeah.
and
No, they
facing
say that
indignity.
heat comes from the feet and penis. So,
Well, I can certainly vouch for that.
yeah.
So let's move awkwardly on. Right, the next item is a audio track, and it is from Roland Rat, Superstar, proudly presents the cassette of the album. Gareth, I have to ask, because you are of, British descent in some respect. Have you ever heard of Roland Rat?
Yes.
You have.
And what is great about my version of English is it's so much of it is sort of like this, where I'll see something and go, oh, right. Like, I'll see the Wombles and I'll go, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of, like, Mr. Blobby or whatever, just these little things where I'll go, oh, yeah. And Roland Rat among them. Roland Rat, I was like, right, Roland Rat. So I am familiar with Roland Rat, and like everyone else, I wonder why and how this happened.
Because this is a trend that we've noticed on the podcast, right, where specifically, like light entertainment or like comedy characters or sketch show characters or puppets will release an album in their kind of peak popularity on the back of like multiple T-shirts and lunchboxes. And all of them will have a rap on. Because like Kenny Everett released a rap. We had that Rodney Dangerfield album, which was
Oh my God.
Which is
in Britain, rap was very much a novelty genre when it first arrived.
Yes. Anyone could do it and shouldn't. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
It was very apparent.
All the comics in Britain would have a novelty rap thing.
Yeah.
And it just became this thing. But like the Roland Rat thing, I knew it growing up. Everyone kind of knew in this country Roland Rat. But what I didn't realise was just how important he was to British TV in general. Because TVAM was set up by David Frost, and it was a big money sink, and it was like first breakfast TV on the internet, the commercial channels in the UK. And it was flopping. And David Frost had set this up to be a serious breakfast show with no gimmicks. And when the ratings flopped, he went, bring in the rat. And Roland Rat came in and literally saved TVAM.
He was huge. I loved him. I loved it.
Well, that's
I loved that
genius. And by the way, when you think of when I think of the Big Breakfast or some of those shows, you're like, puppets were serious members of the show. Like, puppet, you know what I mean? Like, nobody was like, hey, a little puppetry, that's fun. People are like, no, that's an interesting point. That's very good, Zeus.
If Orville the Duck said it, it's worth thinking about.
Now,
yeah, it's a very good weather forecast. We're looking forward to it.
Paul, we're playing The Price of Shite still.
Yes.
You've seen the...
Yeah, but that's a sticker from 1990 or something.
That was the original price.
Yeah, see, Eli, we're adjusting for inflation.
Yeah. And the weird thing about this whole album is, obviously, what I have done...
Right?
Well,
You're
probably
about to say everything, right? Okay.
Did you listen to the tracks beforehand or not, just out of interest?
No, I did, and what a nightmare.
Everything I try and create is ruined by you two. I got to sing a sensitive song to open this album, and now I'm all worked up. Out of my way. Sonny Roland. Black and white fur, she'll cause a stir. She looks real cute in her Armani suit. Her voice is sweet, her clothes are neat. Reads art as a queen and looks real mean. She could be a star in a white Porsche car. She's a queen of star by more than a mar. She feels real cool, she ain't no fool. She wears dresses by Gina Fertini.
She's bits of mine, spends his money. She's one of a kind and he calls her honey.
It may seem weird or like a dream. She's a member of the team.
She's number one fan.
Yeah!
Number one,
Number one!
number one fan.
That's what I said!
She's number one fan.
Get down!
Number one fan.
Black and white dreadlocks really hip.
But they're almost the outliers on the album, because one's like a gospel hymn sung by a Welsh gerbil, and then you've got a reggae song, the Pink Bucket song on there. If you want, Gareth, as a special treat, I can send you the full album after the show. I don't know how you feel about that.
Unfortunately, my email has just I'm
Is it?
not
Yeah,
using
that
it anymore.
Happens to
so,
me a lot, that.
Yeah, I have to switch. Let me reach out to you with the new stuff, and we can arrange that at a different time. Don't send it now to anything, though.
Shall I wait just then until you get back in touch then? Which I
well, I'll
presume that's going to be
specifically reach out with an email titled "Now send me the Rat albums." And,
so not until I get that. Not until I get that email.
Yes.
And no sooner. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll do my best.
Could I say something about
I'm just going to write an email. Eli, bear with me.
Just the cover of this album. Have you noticed what they're ripping off kind of badly?
No.
Is it Monty Python?
Yeah, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
why?
they had the album, the record of the Monty Python and the Holy Grail said the album of the film of the thing of that, and they're hint, and it was in big rock. It was in big rock letters like that.
Yeah, that's totally the font.
So it's sort of
so it's sort of like we're spoofing in every direction.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
also this is for children, so that they're kind of pulling a fast one, aren't they? Because the kids they're selling this to won't have seen the Monty Python thing.
I don't think they care. Honestly, at this point, they just
they
get
just
it out
want
the
to make
door.
money.
Yeah, it's just cheap, is what I'm saying. It's a cheap sort of rip-off.
But have you noticed how weird it is that the thing is called Roland Rat Superstar proudly presents the cassette of the album, and it's a vinyl album. This is from a vinyl record.
That's the
that I
joke,
bought.
isn't it?
And in the audio, in the recording on the thing, the gimmick is that Roland Rat has noticed that they've called this the cassette, and the cassette is called the album of the something or other. And there's different versions of it. There's a version on the cassette which has different sketches than this one, all based on the idea that they've called this wrong. And I thought,
It's just
conceptually, I don't get that.
Chaos.
Well, he's so unfunny, Roland Rat, as well, isn't he?
Yes.
Rat fans. Yeah, that's my best impression of it.
It's terrible.
No, it is. There's so much of this. It really is like a cultural difference. Like America, I mean, America is the dumbest country in the dumbest time ever.
We're catching up.
I'm not.
We're
You
catching
are,
up,
but
Gareth.
Good fucking luck, honestly. Like,
got a head
just
start.
it's adorable, but keep trying. But stuff like this, just the kind of mainstreaming of this gimmick nonsense doesn't fly here like it does there.
Because I was going to say, do you have anything comparable over there? Because I know you have like Lamb Chop, or you can even maybe fold in the Muppets.
But if Lamb Chop released an album, it would be for kids. It would not like the Christmas number ones there are always shocking. Like Mr. Blobby, Teletubbies, even that goddamn sausage roll song. Like that would not happen here.
That makes
just
my
would not
piss
happen.
boil.
What's the sausage roll song?
It's that guy who claims he's raising money every year for some charity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But skimming off the
We
top
built
and
this
basically.
city on sausage rolls.
Oh.
Gareth, have you ever heard of a guy called Kunt and the Gang?
No.
So Kunt and the Gang is a comedian in the UK, and he's kind of famous for doing kind of extreme, vulgar songs. And he does one called "Sexy Kids" about Jimmy Savile, sung by Jimmy
God.
Savile,
Oh,
and that's kind of his shtick. But he's now getting into the habit of releasing songs when people release their,
I'm looking at him now.
Yeah, he's interesting. I used to see him in Edinburgh Fringe Festival, right? And it was always
Use
the
my
show.
arsehole as a cunt is
That's the one.
like
Yeah, that's the one.
craziest title of a song I've ever heard.
Not one of his best, but definitely one to enjoy. Bangers and
wild.
Mash is good as well. But he's an interesting artist. But when they release the sausage roll thing, he will then release a kind of satirical take on it, or like when there's an election or
I
something,
sucked
he'll
off
release.
a bloke. Like, see, that would not be like that. Here, people would be like, "Yeah, that's not funny," and also, what? Like, why? You know what I mean? People would flag that.
And it's interesting because he charts really high. The BBC and radio stations can't mention the song name or the title when they say, and at number 2, and then they move on to number 1, which is always...
It's really bad.
But there's a theory behind that where it's like more people are willing to buy that kind of novelty song now because they don't have to physically take the CD back in the day to the counter and say, oh, look, I'm buying Mr. Blobby.
Oh.
And so now they can buy these weird songs without shame and get them to number 1 or whatever.
It's the whole record buying or song buying process is completely private now, isn't it? Really?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but there's not, just to be clear, there's not a lot of countries where you're going like, oh, nobody can know that I'm buying the Mr. Blobby album. You know what I mean? Like, that here would not be a problem. Like, it's not like music isn't like buying porn. It's just very strange.
The Nickelback album's on the top shelf, mate. I can't reach that. Can you get that for me?
and that's bad music, but you're not like, I don't want people to know I'm buying the Puppet album.
The thing is, I don't know what's worse. The fact
Like
that I would
Ken
never...
Dodd and the Diddy Men. Like,
Which
that
is-
is basically like if a record took acid.
Yeah.
And that guy scared the shit out of me. There was a place in Southport in the north of England which has a little cart ride. And back in the day when I was like 10, there was the Ken Dodd and the Diddy Man ride. And it was kind of like
oh my God.
Like a
a Small World After All sort of.
Ghost Train?
No, think more like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It was that kind of thing. So you're zooming up and down these pretzel kind of rides, and every time Ken Dodd's leering at you in this kind of real, like, caricature.
A Ken Dodd dummy? Like a Ken Dodd
like a big drawn...
Ken dummy.
And when you see his eyes and those teeth and the Diddy men coming at you, as a 10-year-old, I was crying by the time I got off that ride.
It's horrifying. Ken Dodd looks like if Monty Don smoked crack.
I mean, that man was legendary.
He sold millions of singles. You see it in the charity shops
huge.
to this day, up and down the country.
Like,
digging in the crate in a charity shop.
Nuts,
it's like 3 or 4.
But that's what I mean. Like, he would not. Like, again, I am no like I do not support America, but that wouldn't happen here. That just wouldn't happen here. Like, we'll invade countries and be like, yeah, so we're nuts. But Ken Dodd would not be like a household name here.
No, and that's fine. He's ours. You can't have him.
no, again, I'm being very clear. Have him.
Yeah. Yes, please, God.
Happiness. Oh no, was that him who did Happiness, the greatest gift that I put, which was the cover of Chaplin's.
Of who?
Charlie Chaplin's. What do you mean who?
Chaplin didn't sing. He was a silent artist.
I'm sure. No, he was, but he also did talkies. Like, famously, The Dictator.
The Great Dictator.
Not the Great... Was it The Great Dictator?
It was The Great Dictator, yes.
Well, then, The Dictator was that Sacha Baron Cohen film, wasn't it? No.
Let's have the
Let's
next
move
item.
on.
Paul, did you just start arguing alone?
I did. I do it a lot. And sometimes I win.
You turned it on yourself. Yeah, it's a little bit like Ken and the Diddy Men.
Don't you bring up the Diddy Man.
Well, I'm just...
They're worse than the Rat. Final item today is the piece de resistance of this, because this book, I've literally been sitting on this until we could have you on the show.
Literally, he's got the willy warmer on, and then he's sitting on this book. It's like
oh, man,
trousers off, everything.
What I'm picturing is great.
A moonlight shadow upon its cover now. So this is a book called Man Bites Man. And on the cover it says, The Scrapbook of an English Eccentric, George Ives. And just to kind of boil it all down to the very, very basics, George Ives was basically a turn-of-the-century kind of eccentric, came from a lot of money. So in the late 1800s, early 1900s, he got into a habit of... He was into Fortean stuff. He would read the Fortean Times. He read all the newspapers he could around, from America, from Britain, maybe from abroad. And he would take cuttings of the strangest topics. So apparently he started in university, and by the time he was dead, he had 45 large scrapbooks full of newspaper clippings from over 50, 60 years.
Wow.
So he had like a collier's mansion of newspaper.
Yeah, just kind of like a bizarre hoarder. Not that any hoarders are normalized, but yeah.
And apparently he was quite eccentric as a result of he came from lots of money, so he could spend time seeing the world and doing weird things. And then when he died, they were cleaning out the stuff, found these scrapbooks, and then they compiled them into this book. But apparently the scrapbook has been passed on to a museum or something in the UK now.
So, sorry, how was he known? What was his sort of his main thing? He was just a rich eccentric.
Think of it as like a local character. So, every town has their local character. And he just, through kind of pop cultural osmosis, became this book, I guess.
That's what I'd like to do later in life.
What?
Go to some town and become the local character.
Mate, that's a very easy get for you. Seriously.
By the way, there's a guy, I'm from a place called Milwaukee in Wisconsin, and there's a guy who he's kind of jacked, he's kind of strong, and he has kind of I guess big brown hair. He's losing his hair now, but he kind of had big brown hair, and he would just walk all around Milwaukee, and someone thought he looked like the Wolverine, so they called him the Milverine.
Yeah,
and he's become you'll be like, oh my god, the Milverine. You'll see him walking, you're like, whoa, and he sells shirts, and he's just known.
Yeah, he must be rich off Instagram.
Yeah, it's not a bad gig.
No.
But didn't he kind of wasn't there a thing, not recently, but wasn't there a thing where a news reporter came and spoke to him, and then that kind of ruined the mystique somewhat, and he became aware of...
I bet he turned out to be extremely right-wing. That's what always happens, isn't it? They're
I wonder.
always anti-vax or something. Every single
Yeah,
one of
no,
them.
the second they start exactly. Stuff like that happens. I'm actually looking at him on Instagram now.
The Milverine
And-
don't wear no mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, right, exactly, yeah. I'm going to follow him now.
There was the
He's-
puppet man in Norwich where I went to university.
What's that?
He had a terrible marionette of a little fluffy bird, like an emu sort of thing.
Right.
And he'd just be there every day in the middle of the
Like
market.
a busker, though.
Yeah.
So he's a busker.
He was a busker, but he was pushing it with how eccentric, you know. he did extremely long shifts as the busker, like just doing that puppet forever. Another thing I wanted
great.
to point out,
Yeah.
this is edited by Paul Sieve King. Do you think he came from like sieve manufacturers?
Yes. Thank you.
I'm trying, come on.
Yeah, no, you're very
Pretty
trying,
good.
Eli, on a weekly basis.
Right.
So what I thought I'd do is I'd read a few of these out that I've chosen, and then if we have time,
Sure.
pick some random ones. Okay? It's a bit like your popular podcast, Past Lives.
Yeah, that the past lives? That's
Yeah, the Past Lives. You know it, the Past Lives podcast. He doesn't have his
Yeah.
own
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, right. Yeah, the past.
You know
yeah,
the,
that's,
the Past Lives one he does.
yeah. The one about with the crystal balls and stuff.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the past.
Yeah, I
lives.
can't believe you didn't. You don't know
Yeah,
about
I know. I feel like I'm being dolloped on my other podcast.
that. No, it's the Pastimes podcast, everyone. I'm having a
that's
bit of
it.
fun with our guest.
That's
He says, after absolutely fucking blanking mentally.
You are going too fast, Paul. We know it's a big deal for you,
Right.
this, but you need to, yeah.
Gareth, I'll let you choose for the first story. Would you like one about drugs, or would you like one about a ghost?
Oh, fuck. I feel like drugs will be more fruitful in this case. I'll say drugs.
I'd always go for that.
It's a shame because the ghost one was about a ghost that threw a stick of butter in a guy's eye.
Oh my God! Damn it!
That's what you could have won, Gareth. That's what you could have
Damn
won.
it. Well, why you did this?
So this is from it doesn't tell you the newspaper itself, but it does tell you the year. So this comes from 1937. I think it's a UK article based on this headline. The headline is only 616 drug addicts in Britain.
Wow, that's
That's a fact. In 1937, there were only 616 things. That goes on to say, there were only 616 drug addicts in Britain, according to the government report to the League of Nations just published. During the 1936 report, there was no evidence of any organised illicit drug traffic in Great Britain, Northern Ireland, the Isle of Man, or the Channel Islands. Addictions to narcotic drugs is not prevalent in the United K. United K?
Yep.
Should we
Yeah,
pick
well,
the
you
ghost
gotta
story?
save space.
That was
Yeah,
much
yeah,
funny when I
yes.
read it to myself
that was
earlier
not a
in the
funny
day.
story. I mean, I've got more than 600 drug addicts living outside my window, it seems like,
Yeah.
in Haringey.
Ratio.
Let's hear
has
this
changed.
ghost story.
Okay, yeah.
Perhaps it was just an English person who was transparent. And
It very easily could have just been a translucent Brit, no doubt.
Can't find
he can't find it. Let's go to another story,
can't
Paul.
find
Well, that's kind of haunted in its own way.
It was definitely.
You imagined it, didn't you? Because you know when he had this dream about the 3D camera in his ass, he saw
Yeah.
he saw the footage, and there were ghosts. They were ghostly, like the Scream mask was in your bum, wasn't it?
Oh
From the
my
footage.
God!
So, of all the things you wanted to fill time with while I went through a book, you just thought you'd elaborate on that bum
Gareth,
story.
Gareth seemed
He
quite
made-
diverted for that.
He made the right choice.
Okay. Here's a story for you. And this is actually quite interesting because it goes to a reasonably famous person in history. This article is called That Awful America. And this is from an article in a newspaper from 1923, probably British. Isadora Duncan kicks out. Have you ever heard of Isadora Duncan?
She was the
No.
one who was strangled by her scarves. Is that right?
Yes.
Her scarf.
But that's not like why you should remember her.
That's the only thing I know about her. She was a starlet,
Yes.
and she was strangled. She loved the high life, and she had these flamboyant long scarves.
Yes.
And she got in a fast race car, or she drove it herself or something.
Yeah.
Or her lover was driving it, and her scarf got caught in the wheel axle
Yeah.
behind and strangled her to death. Is that the story?
No.
Okay.
But thank you for that.
And so she
Sobering.
became a sort of symbol of bizarre dying celebrity. Early on, though.
Well, that's not what we're talking about today,
Okay.
but thank you for that. No, she did. She was a very popular modern dancer. Like, beforehand, it was all foxtrots and things. She was the first woman to go out on stage and do expressive dancing, improvised on the stage and be
Did
famous.
she show
for
a
it.
little bit of ankle? Was it
There was-
that kind of era?
There was a little bit of ankle, I'm sure. But this article
Give
is
me my
about her.
cocksock.
So this actually is from the Sunday Express. No author, just says from a Sunday Express correspondent, 1923, Isadora Duncan kicks out. Stupid, ignorant, intolerant America disgusts me, nauseates me, and I am going back to Russia, the most enlightened nation in the world today.
What year is this?
Man,
1923. Was Russia the cool place to be?
I don't know. That's hard to know. I would imagine not, but I mean, I certainly am not pushing back on the America part.
But in 1923, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Could Russia have been the better option of the two countries in 1923?
She seems to be like...
I mean, our country was, if you can imagine, falling apart by 1927, 28, 29.
I heard differently. I heard it was doing all right forever.
Oh, yeah. No, it's really, things are fine and stable here. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I still would think you would take America over Russia.
Yeah,
I would.
I mean, just in terms of sort of having a nice,
yeah,
a nice cup of
you
hot,
know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
cold.
Hot,
it gets cold in
things.
Russia.
Yeah, a hot thing would be.
Yeah, it's something that was
America,
heated.
Home of the hot.
Yeah.
The article goes on to say, Isadora Duncan, the interpretive dancer, has stopped her American tour and left the country of her birth for the country of her adoption. But she had certain things to say about America before she left. So she was American then, I guess.
This has got real Gerard Depardieu, Steven Seagal vibes, doesn't it?
Right.
It just makes us all wish you could find the Ghost Butter story.
No, I know. You have no idea how angry I am about
You've totally failed on this.
I thought
that drug story was incredibly dry.
Yeah,
I know.
You've really been I mean, it's just like
You promised so much. You threw it away.
I can't help it. I
Yeah.
try too hard.
You buried the lead, and now you've lost the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This upsets me considerably because that story was excellent, the Butter Ghost one.
Let's just think about what could have happened. There's someone working in a pantry or kitchen, and they work with butter, and there's some kind of phantom. Perhaps it's a theatre. It's a theatre kitchen. Do they have those?
All I know is the last line would be booter.
I was scared of it.
Yeah.
No, curd is but no.
No, it's still valid. It's a dairy product.
This is applause for Gareth
Thank you.
and his trademark puns out of nowhere.
Thank you.
We actually had a character,
Thank you,
Gareth, on our podcast called the Pun Stopper. We got so obsessed with puns.
Yeah, let's brave on about that. Jesus Christ.
He was like a superhero, Pun Stopper. He would appear when the puns had gone too far. I guess it wouldn't.
Yeah, no,
wouldn't be.
he's definitely interested in that.
Keep him away from me.
Yeah,
exactly.
it wouldn't go down well on the old dollop.
Anyway, Isadora carries on. She goes on to say, you feed your children on canned peas and canned art and wonder why you are not beautiful. She declared to America at large. I think she stood on something quite high.
They don't wonder why they walking around wondering why they're not beautiful. She's full of shit.
So, hang on, she declared...
She would definitely be in Steven Seagal movies.
She said, you will not let them grow up in freedom. You persecute your real artists. You put them under the heels of fat policemen, like the ones who sat on the platform at my concert in Indianapolis. You drug their souls with matrimony. You import what art you have, which isn't much. And when anyone tells you the truth, you say, they are crazy.
And she's so right.
Yeah, that could
Really
be
right
a
on.
description of America now, almost, couldn't it?
Yeah, without question.
Yeah.
Yep.
The last line of this article says, but now she's left for Russia, where there is peace of a kind. Suggesting
I
maybe...
wish the last line of that article was the Ghost Butter story is under the book.
I can't believe I can't find the Ghost Butter story.
Did it melt? That's what we all want to know. Was there softening?
No, there was no. I got a story about fighting ghosts, a midnight struggle with a spectre, but that sounds like a sex act.
A posh wank, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a condom doesn't look like a spooky ghost, doesn't it, when you dangle it?
Well, I mean, it's certainly, there's some connections.
Paul, we are playing a competition here, and there are patwings in the balance.
Yeah, I know.
So
I want to find one fucking good story.
you can't. You failed at that. It's fine. It's like clowning.
There's a lot of pressure now. I would bail.
Dude,
Yeah, but listen, your guest and myself are begging you to bail on this now. Please.
Stop, Paul.
Stop, Paul. You heard us.
But it's good story.
It won't be good enough. It would have to be the greatest old newspaper story of all time.
But mate, I've got to find it.
Stop. Fascinating that he collected all of this stuff.
Yeah, it is very. To me, this is actually an interesting item.
I'm going to put my hand up. This is all on me.
It's on you, and you failed. Again, you failed. Also, you have funny glasses on.
I don't. No, they're my normal reading glasses because I hit 40 like a brick wall.
Can I stop pretending that I'm not a huge Gareth fanboy, please?
No, I'm the one who's pretending.
I know.
Why can't I am a fanboy. I love him.
I'm not gonna stop either of you from that.
It's going to get double teamed, fanboy style.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's go. Paul, it's slowly turning away from a Price is Right game into you just sort of spiraling into madness about an article about a ghost and butter.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Every week for 8 years we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, really now, the book is the most valuable to me because it's all we're talking about. It just seems very popular.
Okay, good. That could get you a betwing. Let's go.
Yes. Like,
Right.
you know what? I regret this book, my decisions, and everything I've done today. Certainly within the last hour.
That's where we need you.
I just need forgiveness from you directly, Gareth. If I can.
I will consider it, and
I'm
shall email it if
No, I'm gonna
reached.
Once you start using emails again.
Once I'm back on the emails, which again I'm off. Certainly
Yeah.
don't send that fucking rat thing near me.
He's
honestly.
he did promise. Okay, so there we go. 4 items. We've got the album, the book, the board game, and the Willy Warmer. There are your 4 items. It's now no. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you both in turn per item what you think the price is. Okay.
Okay.
Right,
But we do know there are only four prices that
£1,
can be. One is
£2,
£1, one is
yep.
£2, one is £3, and one is £4.
Yes. Right. So let me just write this down. Good.
Betwings, these are very valuable.
We'll start with Eli because you're the reigning champ. Okay.
Okay.
So you have the Willy Warmer. What do you think of the Willy Warmer? How much do you think that is? 1, 2, 3, or £4? £2, says Mr. Silverman. Gareth, it is up to you. What do you think the Willy Warmer is?
I also think the Willy Warmer is £2.
Oh.
Astute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next item was the terrible board game, Dirty Habits. I'll go with Gareth this time. Gareth, what do you think the price is on this?
Dirty Habits seems fantastic in every way.
Nah.
I am going to say that Dirty Habits is £3.
Oh.
You see, now I feel, because I wanted to say £3.
You
as well.
can.
But then no one's going to win, because we're going to both be,
I don't.
we're both the smartest
care.
guy in the room.
Oh,
You can. I mean, there's no. You can try whatever.
I'll say 3 as well. That's what 3 popped into my head.
Wanker.
We're both getting at least 2 betwings for those.
Wanker. Right, next one is the Roland Rat album. Eli, we'll start with you. £1 or
Or
£4 now,
1.
yes. 1. And Gareth.
I was there when we bought it, if you remember.
I have bad news. If it was the album of the cassette, my opinion would change. This cannot be more than £1. So we're gonna say the same answers for these. I think this is also £1.
Oh, I love a thrilling ending to a fucking game, Eli. Fucking love it.
Well-
I'm on fucking tenterhooks over here, wondering who's going to win.
Paul, you shouldn't
It's
have
gonna
done
be
that.
close.
You shouldn't have done that format. You should have allowed our guests to just guess prices.
But I didn't want to overcomplicate things, did I?
It's easy. $1 is, 90p or whatever.
That is it. No
I'll
one
pay
knows.
£100 for that Ghost Butter story.
Did we both get 4 betwings then?
I'm going to tell you now, and now I'm going to reveal the prices, okay? Here we go. The electric blanket. Gareth said £2. Eli said £2. Thrilling. The price was £1. No betwings there.
That's cheap.
Wow.
I think it's worth every single penny of that.
Are we both having a donut? Is that what's going to happen?
Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows?
No,
I hope
we've
so.
got to get something right. We've got to get something.
Because what I really like when you have a guest on the podcast, Eli, and just see if you agree with me here, is when the energy dies towards the end and the things that you thought would be best die on their arse. And you
best.
panic.
Paul,
and
I'd
you
go so far-
overcomplicate.
I'd go
and then
so-
you think the points are going to be the thing, but then the points even end up being a massive deflated fart of misery.
Paul, I'd go so far as to say that every single thing you thought of to do has kind of failed.
Yeah, kind of has.
Pretty good.
Thanks. Thank you, Eli.
Everyone's got an off
You're a
day.
great friend and one of the best co-hosts I've ever had.
Of the only
That's
co-host
nice.
you've ever
That's
had.
a nice sentiment.
Right, next thing, the Dirty Game board game, Dirty Habits board game. Gareth and Eli both said £3 again. And you were both right. You get a betwing each.
There you go. Congratulations, Gareth.
I'm going to give you your betwing
Yeah.
now, Eli. Betwing.
Thank you.
And Gareth, here's
you.
yours. Betwing.
Feels really good.
I've got a special imaginary pouch which I call my golden wing, under which I put my
Betwing.
cherished betwing. So I'll tuck it right in.
Is that like a nest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Or was
much
it
so.
some kind of over-elaborate poultice you want to drop in at some point later on down
No
the line?
poultices here.
No poultices here. Poultice-free zone, Gareth.
Well done, Gareth.
There was a story about a poltergeist, but I think we lost it.
Oh, we're going to have to nick that.
I've got me pen, mate. I can write this down as we go.
There's been a lot of poultice chat over the years on this podcast, but never a poultice guy.
And some would argue too much. Some would
Yeah,
argue too
I've
much.
never heard it, but yeah, too much already.
You've missed nothing, Gareth. Like every fucking week on this podcast. Right, next item. Roland Rat. You both said £1, and you were both wrong. It was £2.
£2.
The last item, the Man Bites Man book, was £4.
Got another
the
betwing
most
there.
expensive item on the list. But you both get a single betwing, and on a good day, that's nothing to be ashamed of.
That's good. Well, congratulations, Gareth. 2 betwings. Nice score.
Thank you, and to you as well, Eli.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I
we
hope
did
you
it.
found this a rewarding game. I hope you learned a little something as well. I hope you can take away something
It's
special.
been rewarding. I've learned nothing, but it's been rewarding.
Oh no! Ideally, you should come away with less. Mentally.
I actually believe right now the petwing is valued higher than the pound. Is that right?
Oh,
Probably,
yeah. Yeah, it's about 2. It's about double.
Right. So, Gareth, thank you very much for joining us. Please tell everyone about everything, about who you are, where you're going to be. Tell us everything. Confess.
Well, I'm not going to tell you anything specifically, but I will be in the United Kingdom, your lovely area, doing some shows from September 13th through the 24th. I might be not doing my show in Birmingham or Cardiff. I'm not sure yet. But I will be in Scotland and Glasgow, and I will be in Manchester, in Dublin, in London, in Bristol, and you can go to GarethReynolds.com to go see me. And I have a new podcast out with my friend Jake Johnson called We're Here to Help, and you can listen to that wherever you listen to podcasts. And like you said, I have another podcast called The Dollop and the Past Lives, so go check those out.
And how are those two going? Are they going all right?
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, they're, 3 podcasts is a lot, but yeah.
How do you get on with your co-host? Do you get on well? Is it like a kind of loving relationship? I mean, I'm
With
guessing
Dave?
it's a lot healthier. Yeah, I mean, is it a healthy thing you've
Oh
got going
yeah.
on?
Well, during this show, Dave texted me a picture of his dog's asshole. So let's just say it's basically
It's that
that's
kind of
basically our
connection.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably what most people would think, but it is a very good friendship, and yeah, Dave's a great man.
Yeah, I envy it. I really do. It's
Yeah, he's a great
inspirational. Where are you going?
Keep
Sit
going.
down.
Oh, we're done. We're done here.
No,
aren't
we're
we?
not. You sit down.
Okay.
Sit down. We're not done here. Is that everything? Are we all done? Are we all good?
guy. Yeah, go. Yeah, follow me on social media, whatever. I'll keep going. I can promote a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, go for it. What have you got? Come on, promote everything you've
At
ever
Reynolds
done.
Gareth on social media. My cat has an Instagram. Jose from the Dollop. Let's party.
Well, in that case, then it is time to say goodbye.
And good night.
You've been a wonderful, wonderful, generous, amusing, witty, astute guest on the show. One of our best, I'm going to say. I'm going to say one of our best.
Indefatigably.
Beautiful. Thank you for being on the show, Gareth.
Well, it is an absolute pleasure. I do have a lot of podcasts, but I will say this is the best experience I've had in podcasting by far. And Eli, it was good to chat with you and play
too.
against you. But Paul, I mean, you bring the heat. You are a podcast. You know what I call you? A godcaster, because
Yeah.
you are essentially God doing a show. So I just please keep in touch. Please call me, and I when I'm in the UK, I would love to take you out for lunch, buy you whatever you want, and let's really take advantage of that time and hang out a lot, because I see this going the distance, and I love you, brother. I love you. I love you, man. I really do. I care about you, and let's do this. Do this. Do this.
Do
Do
it.
this.
Do
Do
it.
this.
Do it.
Paul.
Do it.
Paul, wake up, man.
Do
Paul,
it.
Paul, wake
Do
up.
it. Oh.
Paul,
Ugh.
you've been asleep for almost an hour.
Have I?
Yeah, I went in the other room, I had a cup of tea.
I had a lovely...
I told you were tired.
I have a lovely dream, Eli.
Oh, was it another one about putting the 3D camera up your arse?
No.
And then seeing ghosts literally
No, it wasn't about
living in your arse. They
ghosts.
look like the Scream mask.
Wasn't that?
Were they all like rotating around you? Like
Shouldn't have
what's
told
those
you
one
that.
of those things that with the horses?
A merry-go-round.
No, like a early movie
Carousel.
camera thing. Which showed the horse. Zoetrope.
Zoetrope.
Like a zoetrope up your bum.
No, it was not that at all.
It wasn't that dream?
No, I had a dream.
Because I've been taking down your dreams. I'm doing your dream, Daniel. You fall asleep.
You're doing
all
my dream Daniel.
dream.
Who's
journal.
Dream Daniel? Dream Daniel's Dream
journal?
Journal.
Dream Daniel's dream
No,
journal.
I had a dream that Gareth Reynolds was on our podcast.
Oh,
It didn't go very well for me.
what in your dream?
No, a lot of the things I planned didn't go very well.
Yeah, none of the stories from the book worked, did they?
How do you know? It was in my dream.
I have abilities you aren't aware of.
Oh, dear.
I've set up a makeshift dream reader and projector device.
Oh, that's quite the technology.
That's how I know what the ghosts up your arse look like in the 3D camera when you put it up your bum. Why?
in my dream, not in real life.
What was the motivation in the dream to put the camera up your bum?
There
though?
wasn't
Was
any.
it a sexual motivation?
What just happened?
Was it like, I'm bald.
It's like I
what
didn't
can
know.
I shove up my arse?
No, it's just kind of.
I would like to see the inside of my
It
arse.
just happened to me.
Oh, you sat on it by mistake?
No, I was like
I'm seeing ghosts. Watch this on the readout.
in the dream. The camera on a tripod stick kind of just floats in the space and then kind of gravitationally gets pulled in. And then I saw it on the telly, the ghosts in my arsehole.
How did you know it was in your asshole? Was that just one of these?
In the
freaky-
dream, it was like a third person. I could see it rotating.
Yeah,
and then
you were in
going
the
up.
God view.
Yeah, I was.
In the God view of you watching footage from inside your bum.
Can we move on from that, please?
Well, do you want to? Because you're going to wake up. We have to do the podcast now.
What we do?
Yeah. Have we got anything for this week?
Oh, well, you've got your dream recorder. Maybe we can download it and put it in the episode.
Yeah.
Then we
'cause
don't have
it
to
takes,
record
it
anything.
takes a little data card.
A little
things.
data card. So
Yeah,
I'll,
I've
you can
got.
just put it in. Well, let's just use my dream then.
We'll put the dream projected recording
It's
of.
far too complicated.
No, it's fine.
That was this week's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to Cheap Show. I've been Paul Gannon.
And I've been Eli Silverman.
And for everything under the sun for Cheap Show, social media, videos, episode guides, all that stuff, it's on thecheapshow.co.uk. And look, a lot of lovely people support
Paul.
us on Patreon, so we'd like to thank them. Thank you very much for supporting us on Patreon. And if you'd like to do the same and get access to extra podcasts and videos and magazines, then you can. Patreon.com/Cheap Show. Give what you can, but only if you can. And tickets to our live show in November on our website at the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival. And that's kind of it in a nutshell. What?
Have you gone to sleep again?
No.
I'm the blibble blobble man. Ooh, on the purple cloud. Don't mind the danglies. Ooh, the Queen's danglies. Ooh, almonds. Ooh. I think you've gone to sleep again, Paul. Ooh, ooh, the cloud. The cloud, it races. Ooh, dingle dangles. Ooh, the cloud. Oh, I never played cards again. Oh.
No, I'm just going to let this carry on. Go on.
I never played on that table again. Oh, in the cupboard. Oh, the clouds.
See you next week, ladies
Paul,
and
I think you've
gentlemen.
gone to sleep again.
See you next week, gentlemen and ladies.
Bye, everyone.
See you next week for another episode of Cheap Show. And it's our big 350
The big 350 next week,
The
Paul.
wedding of the year. Please join us for the wedding of Madam Lady Plops and Squishy Jim. It's going to be a beautiful occasion for everyone.
Paul, you just went back to sleep for a
Shut
few
up
minutes.
with it!